Welcome back to another episode of the Long Gone Loser Rock Show. Today we're going to review the album Evolve by Nemophila. Even though the album has been out for a while now, I just watched the Blu-ray last night, so I figured we should talk about it. Let's go. Evolve was released early this year, and it took me a while to get this album actually because I ordered it from HMV Japan, and what I did is at the same time I ordered a bunch of albums. And what happens is that they wait until everything is together before they send it out to you. And one of the albums I just couldn't get a hold of, and it was just taking ages and ages and ages. And then all of a sudden, it just came in, and they just sent it to me, the package. And so I got this album really late, even though I'd heard it a lot on the streaming services and stuff like that. I hadn't actually owned a physical copy, and when it arrived I was pretty damn happy because, like, streaming's never going to live up to the sound, of an actual physical copy. On top of that, the Blu-ray is awesome. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's check out Evolve. Evolve starts with a song called Enigma, which, for anyone who is into Devin Townsend, this is the song for you. This song has so many Devin Townsend vibes going all the way through it, whether it's his solo stuff or Strapping Young Lad or whatever. It seriously reeks of Devin Townsend, and that's not a bad thing because Devin Townsend is awesome. Love Devin's music. And while it definitely has, Nemophila's signature sound, vocals, guitars, riffs, tones, everything, it definitely has an inspiration there from Devin Townsend, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me, because I love that stuff. Enigma has this really cool stomping along riff, like dun 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 dun, and it's just really, really cool, just the way it sounds. And then obviously it breaks out into the big chorus that they are known for. Great opening song. The next song on the album is Rise. Now, seriously, we could talk about Rise forever. When this song came out, I remember hearing a live version of it on YouTube, and whenever the band dropped that, it came out before the album. And I was just so blown away by this song. I was just like, holy crap, this song is just so damn good. And still to this day remains one of my easily top 3 songs by Nemophila. There's a part in the song that breaks down where Mayu is singing something really angelic, where she says, look inside the mirror of you. Can you say now is the best of who you are? And as she says that, you hear this guitar tone ring out, and it just sounds so good. When I first heard that guitar tone ring out, you know how there's that legend of Phil Spector listening to the opening chord to Rock and Roll High School for like 12 hours straight? Didn't actually happen, but that's the legend. This moment reminds me of that, because when I heard that guitar tone, I was like, holy crap. And I went back and rewound it, scrolled the guitar back to listen to it again, and I was just like, man, like, I gotta listen to this again. Like, how good does that tone sound? Like, it was a really nice sounding chord, and I was just blown away by it. It blew my mind. I was just so into it. I was like, man, like, this band, the tones and everything on this album sounds so good. And when I finally, got the CD and I put it on, I cranked it loud, and I heard that guitar tone just hit again. It was just like, man, this is so powerful. So good. The third song is OSKR. Now, this song, man, is just intense. I love this song, and I think most Nemophila fans would rate this highly as one of their best songs. It's got this amazing double kick at the start, which is just flat out, and obviously it carries throughout the song as well. But the riffs are like thrash, at times, and it's just like, it's so chunky and meaty, I guess you could say. And it has this big breakdown with this super catchy chorus, which just, you can't help but sing along. It's just so good. Like, it really does sound awesome. Then you've got also Chance in there as well. Chance is always good. Chance is very hardcore, and I grew up listening to hardcore music, so, whenever a Chance on, I'm right there for it, Always good to have a chant. Amaterasu, whatever that song is, the song. It's the 4th song on the album, and it starts off very tribal sounding. which is very unique for them. Like it's got this nice tribal world music sound, and you know, it has a big chorus and whatever, but you got these OROs going on, and it just sounds so cool. Like the woos and the backing vocals and the O's and the wahs and whatever, it just works. The song has a lot of groove to it. It just slays. I love this song a lot. And yeah, I'm sure if I still made mixtapes, it would be on there. Song 5 is kind of the surprise on the album. Like the album Revive, they've got Life on there as the big, I guess, power ballad, and I use that term loosely on that record. But on this album, Odyssey, Song 5 is a power ballad. It is reminiscent of Warrant, you know, I Saw Red or something. Like it's reminiscent of Cinderella, you know, it's Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home, whatever. You can tell that that style of music was the inspiration for that, because like a lot of this record, it had a lot of help from outside writers, and obviously Kensuke Akiyama was a producer on, you know, on this whole album and helped piece it all together with the song structures and stuff. Like Odyssey, I'm assuming was them looking for a hit single. And it's a great song. It's a really good song. It's a really nice power ballad. Mayu sounds incredible on it. The chorus is so huge. Like, I feel that, you know, power ballads like this that sound like the 80s, some might say it sounds outdated because it's so different to the rest of the album. Like it really is different to the rest of the album. The rest of the album is just full on metal, you know, except for the last one, but we'll get to that. You know, it's really full on metal and lots of riffs and thrashing and stuff. And then you got this big power ballad, you know, in the middle of the album. Not a bad song though. I love 80s metal and I love 80s hair metal and stuff like that. So a power ballad, I'm good for power ballads, man. Bring on the power ballads. So yeah, Odyssey is a great song, but I will definitely say it, in the grand scheme of Nemophila sound, it does sound a bit dated, but not in a bad way. It just sounds like, you know, it should be in the 80s. It's got all that 80s thing surrounding it, which, as a lover of that music, like I said, I love that stuff. So it doesn't bother me that it's there. I love it. Alive comes next, and it has this amazing bass riff, that do 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 do. It sounds really good. The tone of Haraguchi-san's bass guitar is amazing. Like, I love that tone. It's nice and fat. It just rumbles along in such a good way. Like, it just has so much power behind it. Even, you know, she plays with her fingers. The attack of playing with your fingers, sometimes it's hard to get the same attack as when playing with the pick. But Haraguchi-san's just smashing it out of the park. Like, that bass tone that she gets is just unreal. Like, I love it. It sounds so good. This song does have a lot of programming in it. Like, you can definitely hear programming, like that they pieced it together with, you know, Pro Tools and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. Song is still great. Still rules. Huge chorus in this song. Really huge chorus, which I'm a big fan of because, you know, I love Cheap Trick, and Cheap Trick are like the kings of the huge chorus. Nemophila are getting there with as being the queens of the huge chorus because they are smashing it, man. They are absolutely smashing it with these huge choruses. Night Flight is next, and Night Flight is a Saki song, and it is a great tune. Like, it's really good. I love this song. It's super duper catchy, and the guitar playing is great. You know, it's got a nice catchy riff that ding, 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 which basically follows the vocals. It's awesome. And if you've seen the live videos of this, I love this song. Like, they're doing like synchronized dancing to it, you know, where they're just moving the guitars to the side, all in sync. And, you know, Mayu's doing this thing with her arms and stuff. It's really cool. It's a great song. It really is a solid piece of work, and it's just super duper catchy. Again, it really stands out on the album. Kind of like a different type of song for them, but it's a great song. Like, it really just, they nail it. Maybe they were really trying for, you know, mainstream success with this album, because this song could have been on the radio and probably should have been on the radio because it's damn good. Night Flight, man. What a great song. Justice is up next. Oh my God, the opening riff in this song absolutely slays. It is such a good riff, and I kind of wish I wrote it. Like, it's such a good riff. This song is where Tamu shines a lot, because there are so many drum fills in this song, and rightly so, because they work with the craziness of the song and the riffage. So that was cool, because Tamu is a really good drummer, really solid drummer, and it's a treat to watch her in any video that you see, like live video, to see her playing, because she's just phenomenal. I grew up being a drummer originally before I became a guitar player, and so drummers always fascinate me. I was never a good drummer. I was a punk drummer, and I just fought on the floor. Like I was just fast and punk, but I was sloppy. Tamu is perfect. She is tight as. The way that she uses the kit, her fills are so creative. She's got a great imagination with the way that she does her fills. And it sounds like every fill is supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like, while you could sit there and say, oh, maybe it's a bit overplayed or not, it's not. The overplaying works in this case, like, especially in this song. She knows how to navigate the kit and make it work for each particular song, for each particular feel. Like, no feel, you ain't sit there and listen to a feel, go, why is that there? Like I've heard so many albums around sat there going, oh, that's a bit odd. Why would you put that feel there? No, Tamu's drumming is just perfect every single time. And it's a treat to listen to and also to watch her play in any of the videos. One of my favorite drummers to come out of Japan for sure. She's just got something special about her, and yeah, I I could watch her drum all day. She's incredible. Hammer Down comes next. Now this is a song that I'm sitting there thinking, like, this song sounds like another song by a band I really like, and I was puzzled by it. I sat there thinking for hours, like, who is it? Who's this band that this intro riff sounds so much like? And it hit me. Failed States by Propaganda, that album. There's a moment on that album that sounds like the riffage in this song, Hammer Down. Now, Hammer Down wasn't written by the band. It was written by outside writers and produced, obviously, by Kensuke Akiyama. I wonder if the people that did write this song, Kohei Takahashi and Ryoji Yukoi, is that... I'm sorry, man. I'm not from Japan. I don't know how to pronounce people's names correctly. I'm just some goofball from Melbourne, Australia. But anyway, those two guys, I have to wonder if they were listening to Propaganda. Because if you're a fan of this record and that song in particular, Hammer Down, listen to Failed States by Propaganda. There's definitely similarities there. Not saying it's a complete ripoff. It's not. It still has that Nemophila sound. But there's definitely similarities there musically. And that's not a bad thing, because Propaganda are one of the best punk bands turned metal bands that you could ever hear in your life. Such a great band. And Failed States is a fantastic album. The last song is Yell. This song is a slower number. It's very melodic. The chorus has really nice harmonies. It's, Mayu's voice is absolutely angelic in this. It's beautiful. It's a really nice song. Like, I love this song a lot. And it's a great way to finish the album. You've got this huge, slow, anthemic, I think this wraps up, what you've been listening to for the last however long. And just, it's a great way to finish, to say thank you, I guess, in a way. Like, it's what it feels like. It feels like they're saying thank you. Like, here is our thank you to you for listening to this album by us, and it's just, I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it does when I listen to it. It's just kind of a nice way to finish such a great album filled with riffs, huge choruses. It's just a solid piece of work the whole way through. I love Evolve, and I know you will too. Now, the live Blu-ray that comes with this, it's very similar to this one. And I've reviewed this one already. The only difference is there are 4 songs on this Blu-ray that are not on this Blu-ray. Other than that, the sets are pretty much identical. So, you get Rock and Roll Ears on this, and what's some of the other songs I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, this Blu-ray is really, really cool, because I love watching Nemophila live, and I'm a completist, so I needed those extra 4 songs. Yeah. What can I say? I have a problem. But anyway, the Blu-ray is really cool. It's a really good set. It was filmed on... Oh my God! It was filmed on the 30th of July, 2023. Today is the 30th of July. I had no idea. I just noticed it then. So here we are a year later, talking about Evolve. Here is the booklet. I'll show you the booklet now. Credits and stuff. Like I said, you can see there that who the songwriters are. And Kensuke Akiyama's name appears the whole way through it, but also a bunch of other writers. And there's nothing wrong with that, because, like I said, the music is amazing. It sounds like Nemophila, and that's what I want to hear. I don't care who wrote it. Just make it sound like Nemophila. So you go through, there's more lyrics. There's Hazuki! who's also in Koi Ai. There's the band. Then you have Haraguchi-san. You also have Saki. Look at her hair. Her hair is so wild there. Love it. That's a steampunk look if I've ever seen one. I love it. There's the legend herself, Tamu. Look at that awesome Frankenstein shirt. Like, seriously. Awesome. Love it. There you got the band there. And then at the end, we have Mayu. It also came with this thing. I thought it was a sticker, but it's not. It's like a photo card or something. And yeah, it came on the inside of the album. More things to stick up somewhere, I guess. Evolve, a really, really solid piece of work. I really enjoy this album. I really do. I think this album is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to the new album or the new songs. They have just made an announcement that something is coming at the end of, was it this month? So I am damn excited to see what's going to come, whether it's an album announcement or a new single or something. Really excited for it. I know the band's probably been working hard on new stuff. There's a new Nemophila album. I'm all there for it. Can't wait to hear it. But anyway, there we go. This is a look at Evolve, one of the greatest metal albums to come out of Japan in the last decade. So please do yourself a favor, listen to it, check it out. I'm sure you're going to dig it. Listen to the single Rise. I guarantee you will love it. It's such a good song. That will get you hooked in. And yeah, if you've never, for Nemophila fans, you already know the album, you already love it. So, you know, I'm not preaching to you, but if you've never heard Nemophila and you're wondering why I rave about this band so much, do yourself a favor. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, look after each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.